This is me blowing up my enemies.
Let's go!
And what's crazy is just before, I was swinging a lightsaber, catching Pokemon, and fighting in a world war. And that's because in the next 7 days, I'm gonna be joining 7 different Minecraft events. And I gotta be honest, each one of these was cool enough to be its own video, but I thought making a video 7 times as epic would be pretty cool. And this journey all started with me spawning in the middle of the Sahara Desert. The first of the 7 events was an Earth event, where people had to survive on a 1-to-1 recreation of our planet. And since I was in the middle of the Sahara, I started walking to Egypt to find people. And I gotta mention, the reason I'm even joining these events is because I gave myself a deal. See, I recently started making Minecraft content and I love it. But I want everyone to know that I'm serious about my move to Minecraft. I'm not a tourist. So I told myself if I can join 7 real events ran by creators, then I will keep making Minecraft content. But if I miss only 1 event, I would have to quit making videos about Minecraft forever. So back to the first event. I ended up being one of the first people to reach Egypt.
Oh my god, it's so nice over here.
So I started farming, getting basic gear, and went down to go mine stuff. Egypt was actually one of the biggest groups in the whole event, and we were also taking it pretty seriously. We had a pretty cool system where we were split into different groups and had to be in a call with the other members while we played. And in my group, I had my friend Fire, D-Town Cat, who is in Lifesteal, and Foray MC, one of the best PvPers in Minecraft. So I thought things were gonna go well. I was mining, finding a ton of iron and even diamond, but then I hear the worst thing possible. What? Wait, no!
Nah, it's GG's. It's over. I'm gonna go to bed.
Oh, no!
It's nice talking to you guys, though.
Probably my closest friend in the entire event was dead, and it hasn't even been 30 minutes. But I wasn't worried. I've seen movies before. This is where you rally the group and push forward to become even stronger.
What?
What the? Yeah, the very next death was our fucking leader. Like the guy who made the nation and set up the whole system with the groups. After this, I knew it was cooked. I left the mines and ran into a player called Gray, by the way.
How did you get a parrot?
Cause I went into a jungle.
And we literally just spent an hour taming parrots until I logged off.
Bro, he's fat! He ate all of them!
I have more for you, I have more for you. I kept breaking some for you. Just in case this was
bro, he's
gonna happen.
greedy. Oh my fuck. Bro, honestly, should I kill him?
It was honestly a pretty good first event. But event number 2 was the furthest opposite thing possible. Star Wars. This event was hosted by my friend Coolman, and he invited a bunch of big creators as well as people who have never seen Star Wars before. So if you haven't seen it, don't worry, the event is really easy to understand. The first thing they did was split us into 2 teams, the light side and the dark side. And luckily, I got put on the dark side, the cool one. I'm actually a pretty big Star Wars fan, which is why I was really happy when the sponsor of today's video, Displate, sent me 3 custom Star Wars posters. Listen, I don't take sponsorships often, but Displate is a company that I've always liked. They make posters, but they're actually lightweight steel. So they're durable, you can hang them on your wall easily, and they're reusable. And not only that, they just have a massive collection of art. I already mentioned they have Star Wars, but they also have One Piece, Avatar: The Last Airbender, literally any piece of media you can name, they probably have it. And not only that, you can print custom images. And so if any of this interests you, use my link in the description or use code RoyalPear to get a big discount, with more details in the description. Thank you to Displate for sponsoring the video, and let's get back to the Star Wars event. I'm on the dark side, and we have to destroy the enemy ship. The thing is, this event was kind of a mess. Yo, who's fine? What the? Half of the things in the event just didn't work. See, the entire goal of the event was to go to the enemy ship and destroy these little, things. The enemy's health bar goes to 0 and you win. But then came the problems. Every time I got in a ship and tried to fly to the enemy base, I would end up just 9/11ing myself.
It's Pear again.
I found out a solution to land on top of their ship and fall down, but then when I destroyed one of their things, they could just heal it back up. I thought the game was gonna be infinitely long, but then I started respawning at their base. And this isn't a dog on Coolman's event. We all thought it was a really funny experience and we enjoyed it. I feel so bad for Coolman because I don't know how they're gonna make this into a good video.
Coolman, not a bit. I didn't hit record.
God
Did you actually? Wait.
But this was also a reminder to me that events are hard to make, which is why I was absolutely blown away by event 3, a post-apocalyptic event. When the event started, we spawned in an underground bunker, and when we left, we were in the middle of the ocean. And as I got to land and started gearing up, I met a really nice group of players. Who needs a stone pick? Rufy, you need one? It honestly seemed like finally this was gonna be a chill event. But then, what? Rufy died! Dude, he was right outside!
No!
How did Rufy die? He was right here.
I picked him up, and then he just
and
exploded.
then immediately exploded.
What? I couldn't help but get flashbacks to the Earth event, and it was a reminder that these events are brutal. You can prepare the weekend to play one, but if you die on day 1, you're dead forever. However, these events can also spark really cool ideas. I was in a nation called Pinecrest, and not only were we one of the biggest nations in the event, we, and I kid you not, had our own economy, with a leaderboard to track how rich you are. Before I could get there though, I had to travel through the abandoned city, which occasionally would have radiation that would damage you.
Oh, radiation.
And that's fun, but when I finally met up with the people of Pinecrest, acid rain started falling from the sky.
It's 10 seconds in the rain, so as long as like it doesn't take 10 seconds, we're good.
So are we going to the new Pinecrest right now? So since half of us were here and half of us were somewhere else, and of course, we were the half that had to move, we had to move in the acid rain, in the dark, occasionally going under trees to be safe. It was crazy, but eventually we met up with everyone, and things were starting to look chill. In these events, the first big issue is usually food. Does anyone have, food? Not only are you always moving around on day 1, but animals are scarce because everyone is killing them, and farming is usually a little slower because of lag. So the other key trait you need of being a good event member is not to be selfish. On day 1, everyone is struggling, so you gotta pull your own weight and do something. I was a part of the Hardwood Company, and our job was to chop down trees and get wood for people. Another cool thing about Pinecrest was that the city was already laid out in advance. Our leader, Elanulo, and everyone who made the website were taking things very seriously. And I know some of you may be thinking, this is silly, it's a Minecraft event. But I gotta be honest, being immersed in these events and role-playing like you're actually in them is some of the most fun I think I've ever had playing a game. Anyways, after mining a ton of trees, I decided to go mining. I ended up finding a little bit of iron and 4 diamonds, but decided to sell my diamonds to the governor.
He's a really good governor. I know
Might be
because
a
he makes me
little-
wear a maid outfit
Might
occasionally
be a
and
little
clean his
lower
office.
than the going rate.
Okay, then wait, maid outfit? Why would I do this? Because he paid me 200 crest, the nation's currency. And remember that leaderboard I brought up earlier? I wanted to be at the top of it. And my strategy was just to sell things to players that needed to buy things. I was a simple businessman doing business, which is why I was not expecting to get attacked.
I'm suing your ass.
Whoa!
Oh my god.
Does anyone have 1 piece of food? I need to heal. Sideful tried to kill me.
Really wasn't that.
RoyalPear.
Thank you. And that's about where day 1 of the event ended. On day 2, I couldn't log on. I was busy. On day 3, I couldn't log on. I was also busy. So imagine my reaction when I log on to day 4 and see the place completely change. I decide this is probably a good chance to go see what the other nations are up to. So I ask my friend if he's down to tag along, and we go. God, what is this place? We end up seeing some buildings and meeting some nice people, when eventually, we hear that a party is happening. Yo, where's the party, bro?
Oh, RoyalPear. Alright, you're here. Alright, do you want any stuff?
Oh, that's good. Oh,
You have diamonds?
that's actually...
Oh,
Hi.
I was prepared to MLG.
Yeah, don't MLG, because you might get rid of the water and then you'll just die.
I really thought that was gonna be my first death in this video. But the next event I'm joining, I am almost guaranteed to die in. This is the ranked SMP, where you spawn in as unranked and have to kill someone ranked 1 to 20 to steal their rank. It is a very PvP focused server, which is something that I've been trying to improve at. Luckily though, my friend Watto is on this server and he is super stacked, so he was able to give me a ton of starting loot. Also remember Fire, she's also in this server. After gearing up, I said thank you and instantly wanted to kill someone. I mean, look, I've been practicing and I wanted to see how I would do against someone in a real fight. And I know what you might be thinking. Oh, he's gonna lose and play it off as a joke. No, I killed the number 18 player and stole his rank.
Help me out, bro.
I don't want you to get Let's go! Now, this was cool because not only does the rank give you aura, but each rank also comes with slight perks, like longer potion effects and extra hearts. However, I can't rest because I just got challenged to a 3v3, and it was to take place at spawn in 30 minutes. But we had a secret. This is my friend Cool Dog, and he's ranked number 3 on the server. And he's about to teach me an overpowered glitch to help us win the fight.
Come on, they gotta. Oh, there you go. Okay, now step off the slow speed and you extremely fast.
Oh my god. And so after kitting up and meeting our third teammate, Minx, it was time to start the 3v3. And more importantly, see if my practice has paid off.
They're all fast. They're all fast.
I'm dead.
Watch out behind you, Cool Dog.
Go on, stick with you. I'm gonna stick with you. Okay.
Yes, stick with
Actually,
that.
no. Yeah, let's go. Just focus on your health. Don't focus.
Like, bro, I can't.
Oh, you picked up Xeno's armor. He picked up Xeno's armor.
Yeah, wait.
I'm gonna crit it out.
Just keep gapping. Just keep gapping. Double spotted you. You're okay. Barely. You should go for him, okay?
Cool Dog.
It's fine. Yeah. Got him.
Nice, fucking nice. Listen, I know that wasn't the prettiest PvP to watch, but you gotta remember that just a couple months earlier, I did my first Minecraft manhunt and died to powder snow. I'm literally starting from square one. So I think my progress is fair.
Good game, guys. Let's go.
Yo, how are you so fast?
Oh my gosh,
Yo, how are all of you got?
Oh god. Okay, I'm be real. I think I don't want to say the only reason.
The speed is.
But like a big reason.
The speed is definitely.
The speed is so helpful. This kit, it's harder. You can't make a mistake. You
literally can't. Yeah.
You'll
Dude,
start
good
to
job,
get pieced up.
Pear, for
But
your
you
first
lived. You actually
fight,
lived.
like,
You actually lived.
Fucking
Yo,
go,
my
dude.
son,
All that
dude.
training with money SMP is fucking paid off, bro. To me, this was pretty eye-opening. I understand why PvP is so popular now. Winning a fight is a great feeling. Now, thankfully, the rest of the session was pretty chill. I met people, I found a mine shaft, and as I was in the nether farming some strength potions, I get jumped by an unranked player and lose my rank. Damn, bro. Honestly, GG's. It's my first death of the video, and it was bound to happen at some point. But in the next event, I was getting ready to dominate everyone because we were playing Pokemon, which is my game. Like, I would say I'm the best player here out of everyone. But that's the problem, because I'm not even playing. This was a 2-player Pokemon tournament, where every team had a pro and a noob. The pro would have to teach the noob how to play Pokemon, and then the noob would have to win a battle on their own. So who was my noob? Well, it was Fire. Fire, you got this. Just remember the lead. And even though she's not good at PvP and died 10 minutes into the Earth event, I was confident in her ability to learn competitive Pokemon. Because again, this is my turf. So when the event started, I already had a strategy in mind. If we want to get Amoonguss,
All right.
the first Pokemon we would be catching is Amoonguss. See, the format we were playing was double battles, where you send 2 Pokemon out at once. And Amoonguss is not only an S-tier doubles Pokemon, but also relatively easy to get if you can find the Mushroom Fields biome. Keep in mind, we only had 1 hour to build a team, so you really have to balance who is accessible and who is good. We were given a couple things to help us though. We got some food, Pokeballs, rare candies, and even 1 free Pokemon of the pro's choice. And of course, I picked a shiny Tropius. But unironically, he was a really good choice because he could fly around with 2 people on him. Anyways, after arriving at the Mushroom Island, we caught a Fungus to evolve him later.
Good. All right, I caught a guy.
Fungus, you better get in the ball. And went back to spawn to go catch the next Pokemon, which is when I saw this. Can we go over here? Where's the, is this how we heal? This is,
I think we can here.
Over here, yes.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Wait,
Ooh, people are also
are we
cooking
able to
fossils
are we
in
able to
here.
take the fossils or?
Yes, but they have to be ready.
Oh my, wait,
Ooh.
wait, is this Aerodactyl?
Yes.
Are they only Aerodactyl?
What? No. Every fossil. If you want, you can request a fossil.
Can we request Dracovish?
Perfect. This one is a Draco.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, great. How?
This one will be ready in about. You need to wait until it's ready to see how it's now. How there's still.
Oh, so maybe like 10 minutes.
You can come back in about like 5 to 7 minutes, and they will be ready.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. That 6 to 7.
Okay, I could not believe what I was hearing. I even had to confirm with Benji Button, the person running the event, that this was intended. He said it was, so now it's time to let Fire in on my plan. Fire, come over here. I was not expecting this, but we can get Dracovish. It's one of the the most broken Pokemon in the game.
Ayo.
So that changes everything, bro. With Dracovish, there's a move called Vicious Rend. Literally all you need to do is click that move.
My friends were telling me about that. Yeah.
Yes! Dracovish was literally the ticket to winning this entire event. And it's because the move Vicious Rend. One of the best moves in the game that does double damage if you move first. And with even more damage being added from his ability and item, Vicious Rend will delete anything in its path, even if it's not very effective.
I love this Pokemon so much.
Fire was down to do this OP strategy, but it did come with 2 small problems. Number 1, Dracovish doesn't learn Vicious Rend until level 63, and because time was running out, we would probably have to use a good chunk of our rare candies to level up Dracovish. The second problem has to do with the move. Remember how I said Vicious Rend does double damage if it goes first? Well, there was a way to make that happen most of the time. The move Tailwind, which doubles your team's speed. And so with our key strategy in place, we ended up filling up the team with Pokemon we thought would complement the strategy. Darmanitan's pretty freaking strong. I think he also gets Sheer Force, which means we can get that Life Orb and do that combo.
Ooh, okay, they sell life orbs. They sell life orbs, right? I think I saw.
I'm pretty sure.
Oh, you got that guy. Ooh. They have Dracovish, which is goal is to just hit very hard and fast.
We can't let them know.
They got Dracovish and they're trying to go for Sheer Force plus Life Orb, so be careful of heavy hitters, no consequences.
Okay, I see how it is. I was not expecting people to pull out the spying strat. I was in favor of fair matchups. But now that I knew people were playing dirty, I told myself that I would be the best coach possible. And sometimes that just means being in the right place at the right time.
Where's the event? Where's the event? Where's the event? Where's the event? We have to find Ray Candy.
What are we looking for? Oh my God! Fire, I just got 64 rare candies! And after finalizing the team, the first battle started. No communication between the pro and the noob was allowed, so from here on out, Fire was deciding everything. She sent out Whimsicott and Dracovish, and her opponent also sent out Whimsicott, but with a Hisuian Typhlosion. They were going to be trying a similar strategy, Tailwind and Eruption, but I was expecting this. So because I gave our Whimsicott a Timid Mint to increase our speed 10%, our Tailwind went up first, and Dracovish one-shot Typhlosion.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
Let's go! Next, the opponent brought in Golden Go, an extremely good Pokemon in doubles. And it also resists Vicious Rend, but that didn't matter, because this strategy was broken. And while the opponent was able to take out our Whimsicott, Fire just threw in Amoonguss, and she ended up winning the battle. Let's go.
Let's go.
I am extremely confident she would have won the entire tournament. But she unfortunately had to go to be in a Mr. Beast video. So that's a little sad, but she did end up getting screen time at least. And I don't really have a good transition to the next event, so guns. This was the event that I was not only the most excited for, but also the most scared of. I mean, not only is it based off of World War I, but it was ran by my friend Lingalini, who has become a bit of a celebrity in Minecraft events. Anyways, my group was located in the UK, and we were named Britannia. And I'm gonna be real, I only joined because it was based off my favorite anime, Code Geass. So I was really expecting to not take this too seriously. But in reality, this event immersed me probably more than any other event. And it was just because of the little things. Instead of hearts, we had a health bar, we had a map that showed the territory of every country, and the biggest of all, with war, you need guns. And lots of them we had. And if that wasn't crazy enough, on day 1, I was able to make myself a plane. Wait, bro, it says we need fuel.
What? No way, what?
We need fuel! No!
Okay, what does it eat?
It just says no fuel. That's when I got in.
Okay, try coal. I'll
Wait!
get you some coal.
Oh shit! Oh, this is crazy. Yo! Yo, I can't crash. Oh shit! Wait, this is so hard to land.
You can do it, you can do it.
I'm trying to land it.
Don't throw things on the ground.
No. Get down, get down.
Flying around and looking at the other nations from the skies was so fun. And it's something I don't think I would have ever experienced without joining an event like this. Now, I will say, while I technically built the plane myself, it was really for Britannia and its military. I was a part of Britannia's Air Force, and our job was to not only build as many planes as possible, but learn how to use them in case war came.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I need a new plane because somebody stole mine, so.
How do you make that huge blimp? That would be awesome to go take to war and bomb people. Now, day 2, I'm not gonna lie, was probably the most boring day of the event, but also the most important somehow. Not only did we build a runway, and not only did I craft 3 guns, but we somehow managed to build the warship. The most broken plane in the game by far. I guess it's not a plane, it's a blimp, but still, Britannia was looking like one of the strongest nations. I mean, we had some people in diamond armor when other nations were still rocking leather. But as they say, what goes up must come down. My friend Fives the Great, a fellow Air Force member, says he wants to talk to me, and what I heard next blew me away. Our current emperor was in hiding because another player in Britannia, Avinki, wanted to assassinate them and become the new emperor. Fives was fully devoted to the first emperor, and since I was too, he let me in on his plan. This puts me in a tough situation because I want to support you and the old emperor. I think it would be wise if I stay here, you know, play double agent.
My question is, do you want to work with us or do you want to work with Avinki?
Are you 100% sure of what you said?
I am.
Then I want to work with you and the old emperor.
It is kind of crazy that this happens on like fucking day 2. I didn't expect it to.
After that, Fives left the country, and day 3 was my first day as a spy. Actually, I missed a day, so day 4 was my first day as a spy. And after I logged on, not only did the place look different, but I noticed there were less people. There's like no one here, bro. What happened to Britannia? And I'm not gonna lie, here is where I started to feel bad. Because apparently a lot happened in the day I was gone. We got bombed, we had a new leader, and I didn't know where Avinki or the first emperor was. So as of right now, I'm kind of a spy to a nation that doesn't exist.
Whatever you do at the crossroads, subscribe to RoyalPear. Is that good? Can you untime me now?
Okay, but for real though, like, please subscribe. I want to hit 10 million subs before I die. And like, what if I die tomorrow? That would kind of be a little bit of an L. So let's make a deal. You subscribe, I'll give you more videos like these. Now, back to this new Britannia that I'm not even a part of. They were trying to rebuild their nation and do the right thing, but that sounded kind of boring, so I flew away and went to join another nation. I looked around for a bit and eventually settled on joining my friend Cool Movie, which unironically was a part of No Nation. He was a hitman for hire, and I thought this was perfect. An ex-military becoming a hitman, and not only that, but he needed a pilot. This is a good storyline. We spent the day asking nations about people on our list, and after getting no leads and almost dying, I think we're good, Oh, they're shooting at us. It was time for my final day of the event. In an event about war, you probably know what this means. Before that though, we had plans. First, I got recognized.
I'm in a meeting right now. It's nice to meet you, RoyalPear. I'm a big fan, but I need to finish this meeting. Okay, wait, guys, get back in here.
Second, Cool Movie was building a custom tree to snipe a leader from. And third, I was rigging explosives in the diplomatic building to kill all the world leaders. Why? I don't know. I mean, while I was building it though, Lingalini showed up.
This looks pretty interesting.
Okay.
Wait, this goes to the Quartz Cloaks building?
Yes.
Oh.
Now we're not launching it for no reason. Only if people on our list are there.
I see. Okay. I don't know if it's gonna be enough to kill people, but we'll see.
Right. I mean, it'll be enough to start a commotion.
This was honestly some of the most fun I've ever had playing Minecraft. It was such a good event. Lingalini is eventually gonna make a video on the whole grand strategy event, so look out for that. But I'm sad to say my journey in this event was about to reach its end. We got hired to help a nation in a war, and after finding out that the enemy was hiding underground, we all rushed in. And maybe I rushed in a little too early.
Which way are they? Are they this way?
This way. Oh, where you had the explosions coming from? No! Please be
No! They say when you die, it happens faster than you realize. That it can happen at any moment. And even though I was at war, I let my guard down. And that's why I died. However, in the 7th and final event of this video, I cannot let my guard down. Any mistake at all in this event will cost me my life. This is the Frostpunk Civilization event. Ran by my friend Fortsy, we were simulating a scenario where a plane crashed in a barren tundra where you had to survive the freezing cold. It was also based on the Frostpunk games, hence the name, but I didn't play those going in, so I had no idea what to expect. Anyways, when the plane crashed, one thing became apparent. It was cold, and if you were in the cold long enough, you would start freezing to death. So to prevent that, you had to be near a source of heat. So everyone just started grouping up. I quickly joined a group called the Eye of the Storm, and they wanted to live where no one else was. So we started walking. Every so often, we would gather next to a torch, but also we would see polar bears and kill them for fur. With fur, we could make clothes that would help us keep warm. But wait, that still doesn't mean we're safe, because something I didn't even know at the time was that every day in this event, it would get colder and colder. And so after setting up civilization, we went to go trek into the cold and scary mountains.
Wait.
What is that?
The tower! Oh my god, let's go.
But what we saw instead was an abandoned radio tower. Inside, unfortunately, wasn't much, but it was proof of past life here. And just when I thought things couldn't get crazier, we saw something else. What's that to the left?
To the left? I don't see it.
Follow me.
Oh, what? Oh my god, what? It's a city! Bro, it has probably...
Is it looted?
Oh, there are people over there.
Yeah.
Hello.
In return... Oh, RoyalPear, holy sh... Oh, you guys. Okay. Are you just here to...
Oh, you guys. Now, unfortunately, there wasn't much loot or anything to take from the city, but it was a cool thing to see nonetheless, and it really gave this event a great mystery feeling. It made the world feel lived in and real, which is why as day 1 came to a close and day 2 started, I knew that we would have to lock in. I spent most of the day getting resources and upgrading my armor, while people back at the base managed to make a polar bear farm and a great fishing spot for food. It was also just cool to meet people in the group. They were strangely interested in yaoi, so we talked about that a lot. But then a small group of us started to make a trek to where most people were living, a place warmer than everywhere else. And I'm not joking when I say this one trek affected the entire event, because it's when we found out about the reactor. What is this? Who's like Jack the Beanstalk? What is this?
Oh my god.
The majority of the server were living here by the reactor because it was making them feel warm and safe, which I'm a fan of.
Grave and fishing.
I'm going to bomb the place.
What the?
Guys, it was just a joke. I would never do that. I'm still not 100% sure how the reactor worked, but I think if you fed it coal, it would output heat to everyone nearby. And so after we inspected it, something really funny but also really bad happened. The session ended while we were near the reactor, and normally this wouldn't be a big deal because you can just pick it up the next day. The thing is, and you know, this has been a common theme throughout the video, I was busy and I couldn't log on until 2 days later. And when I did, the place not only looked entirely different, but the territory of the reactor was now under some kind of civil war. And I was in the middle of it. Now, luckily, I was able to find the Eye of the Storm. Yeah, I'm a little, kind of out of the loop because I wasn't on yesterday.
Let's see, we have another person from the Eye of the Storm.
Yes. I
Excellent. Welcome.
Oh, nice.
And they caught me up on what I missed. Probably the biggest thing, our home was uninhabitable. It was way too cold to live there now, so we were forced to move closer to the reactor and merge with a group called the Hive. The thing is, the Hive was the most hated group on the server. In short, they took over full control over the reactor to make sure that no one could mess with it. Other nations saw this as unfair, but the Hive's point of view was simple. Might makes right. And since we were now a part of them, we were now low-key villains of the event. But we were okay with that because we were all in it together. And I gotta say, while day 3 was mostly just roleplay and talking, I think it was still one of my favorite days of the event.
You cannot lie.
I think
Okay, well, I was trying to compliment, but okay.
You're glorious. You're glorious.
It's a little cold.
Yeah, maybe put your clothes back on.
You should put your clothes back on.
Where are your clothes at?
Where are your clothes at? What a no.
What?
Oh, what the fuck?
What?
What the fuck?
What?
What is that?
Uh-oh.
What is what?
That's not good.
The siren.
The wind is picking
The
up.
siren.
Oh.
What was that?
Head near the generator.
Yeah.
That's a siren. That's a siren. I didn't hear it. Why am I?
Yeah,
Oh.
I heard it.
I heard that siren. I heard it. That was really loud.
What the fuck?
I don't know.
Hey,
Huh?
do y'all know? Do y'all know what that
Yes
was?
or no?
Do y'all know what that was?
Did you hear the siren?
I didn't hear anything. Dude, that could be the generator about to explode. I don't know if we want to get to the generator.
Guys,
what's that siren?
hey, do you think you're safe up there? What if it explodes?
What are you the ones who rang that, by the way?
Rot, back up from the generator just in case it explodes. Yeah.
It's full red right now. It's full red right now.
I think the generator might explode. Do y'all want to get down?
Nah, you know what? I'll just die.
And what do you know? The day ended. So at the start of day 5, people didn't know if the reactor was safe. In fact, 2 minutes into the day, we slimed out a person who we thought was a traitor. Whoa. And by now, we had taken the villain role and ran with it.
Team, defend the generator. Anyone who comes to the generator is not one of us, you kill them. Everybody else, with me, we are going to deal consequences.
For an event, this was new to me, so I was enjoying it as well. We kind of just ran around the reactor, killing people. Wait, are you with or against the Hive?
Are you with or against the Hive?
Me personally,
We're just here for our friends and then we'll leave.
we're here for our friends. I mean, we're not gonna accept
That is not
too many
yes,
words.
we want
Yes
it.
or no?
Yes or no?
I mean, yes.
Interesting.
No, stop running. Okay, well, you're
Yeah, it was kind of brutal. A couple people were able to bomb our base, though.
May, you know the map very well. We'll take your lead in navigation.
I knew it.
But it really didn't do much. And after that, the day just kind of built up to the final day, which of course would be a war over the reactor. I mean, just look at this cliffhanger. Tomorrow's gonna be awesome. About that. I slept in by over an hour. I missed the fucking war. So with that in mind, I promise that what you're about to see is the most chaotic thing ever pulled off in a Minecraft event.
Bubble. Move.
Let's go!
Oh my god, RoyalPear. Bro. Where's RoyalPear? RoyalPear was a part of their group.
Freezing to death, causing as much chaos as possible, I tried to find some way to warm myself up. But no matter what I tried, it wasn't enough. And eventually, I was found. GG's. I believe Fortsy is going to make a video on this event as well, so look out for that. And I hope you enjoyed my experience of joining 7 different Minecraft events. Looks like Minecraft content is here to stay, so subscribe for future videos. Also, YouTube thinks you'll like the video on screen right now, so why not see if it's right?